And hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. It is the DRUG here, and I'm back. And it's time to get back to Devil May Cry 3. When we last left off, we were in the middle of stage 15. We kind of stopped it at some point because I kind of got lost, so yay for that. Hey, Dave. So you can tell I'm on my own right now because everyone's either watching NASCAR or been watching NXT. And there's Dante, the man who makes the women quake. And there's Lady, I think, trying to get a piece of that demon blood. Oh, well, I suppose at least Lady can you pretend she's an American Gladiator. Da-da-da-da. Customize. Do I actually have anything I can buy? Well, I'd rather be able to buy some holy water. Dave says I'm watching Daytona Joe Judge. Wait, the Daytona race is still not over yet? The race started at 2 o'clock. Must have been some kind of big accident or something. 'Cause I thought the race would have been over by hours ago. And I should point out, guys, I am about 32 trophies of rain for 5 hours. Ooh. That sucks, and I'm sure that means if anybody had DVR'd any of the new shows, because I know all the new shows were airing tonight on there, the new games shown, then all the animated domination they do. That means they didn't get DVR'd, and that means Fox is going to have to figure out what to do, because you... And this is why I will say this in this situation. If it was delayed that long, they probably should have moved it to Fox Sports 1. That way it didn't interfere with all the other shows. And this is the one thing I don't get. No one will complain about NASCAR having a delay and interrupting shows, but oh god, if NFL does, oh god, people get mad because they can't watch NCIS. It's like, come on, people. It's NCI fucking S. Now, of course, I was supposed to be on last night, guys, but the weather kind of played a factor in that department. The weather was kind of ass. Power kept flicking off and on, but there's still a lot of people in Virginia without power. So if you're without power because of the snowstorm, please stay safe and warm if you can. Don't do anything stupid. It started at 9:30 to reset, and they're showing the new cartoons next weekend. So they're just going to be behind then on every episode then. Not it. Well, I think that's a bad thing because now you're going to have them. Again, that's why we have other sports channels. Maybe Fox should have moved that over. I mean, shit. They moved WWF over to Fox Sports 1 when it's baseball season. But be that as it may. Yeah, and NXT was good. I didn't watch the NXT Vengeance pay-per-view. A, I don't have the network, and B, I'm sorry, I don't think too many people were going to be like, ooh, what a card. What a heel. I do know from Twitter. Oh, look. It's an angel. They cannot... What basketball game? They could not. There was. Okay, if it was not an. If it was college, Adam Cole turned. Adam Cole's always been here. What? Why is that? That's not news. Oh, now I remember this. The angels that can teleport. If it was a pro basketball game, I can understand, but if it was a college game, yeah, they could have fucking moved that. Most people don't care about college basketball until the official tournament starts. Okay. Turn on Kai early. Well, they've been hinting at that for a while. I have a feeling I think they probably waited so long just because of the injuries to Riley and Bobby Fish. But oh god, I remember this shit now, yeah. So no more Undisputed Era. You could still have Undisputed Era if you still got Bobby Fish and Roderick Strong. And if I recall correctly, I believe with this we looks like, yeah. Alright, I remember what we gotta do. We gotta do puzzles, puzzles, puzzles. Okay. So let's see. I haven't watched a NASCAR race in a good while. I think the last time I watched one was back when the people I liked wrestled. I mean, not wrestled, drive. Okay. Alright, so we rotated the tower. I wonder how many times I'm gonna have to do this. Dave says, still can't believe it's been almost 20 years since Dale Earnhardt Sr.'s death. Yeah, it's, oh god, yeah, that's 20 years ago, damn. It's been a while. Been a long time, actually. But did I go out the right door this time? No, okay, let's, I went out the wrong door. I didn't think I'm going to be getting confused since the... Okay. Oh god, these jackass holes. Oh no you don't, you're not knocking me down, not this time. Alright, before we go do that shit, I think we have to, we should probably, I think it was the first thing we picked up was the green gem, and I should have remembered to actually complete this mission last time, but I forgot to do that, and I just saved and exited. Hope you guys being safe. As safe as we can be. Luckily we didn't lose power. So we got lucky on that one. I know some places in Virginia did lose power. Okay, bitch. I need you to actually move forward. Thank you. Ow. Oh, that was cheap game. Bastards. Alright, so we have the red one. It's not the first one we picked up in the stream, if I recall last time. We actually picked up the green one. At least I know where they got the idea for Resident Evil 4 and the blades bullshit. Ow. Okay, looks like I miscounted. Aha! I'm glad I saw that. Okay. Okay, Dante, get the hell... Okay, Dante, stop flopping like LeBron James. By the way, I think that's where we got the bad weather, because the MB actually sent out a warning to him. That no more flopping. Really? That we're gonna say that hit me? Oh, come on. Bastards. Alright. See what happens if we do that again. Because I need to get to the green room. Let's try that one more time since... Come on, you stupid elevator. Oh, really? Okay, game, what the... Thank you. Okay, King. Yeah, screw this. I'm getting off of this ride. Why am I back here again? Let me see what happens when I put the gem in the red door. I should be on? Okay, so yeah, I do need the other two pieces. Gotta go charge phone. Alright, be careful, man. Alright, so let's see if that changed anything. Aha! Alright, I'd like to be able to buy some holy water. So we're gonna save that. It's the only door we can go through, it looks like. Get all these orbs of goodness and sexiness. Now, of course, if you do follow me on Facebook, you may have noticed I said fuck, Verizon can go fuck off, that is all. That's because I tried to pay the bill today for the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi box we have. Long story, if you don't know it, we pretty much got it at Best Buy years ago when we owned the box. We just have to always, pay the month thing. We get free unlimited Wi-Fi, But again, this is the second time this has happened in the last few months that it would not let me log in. When I tried to log in, they pretty much said, oh, the password's wrong, we never changed it. Security question was not the question that we had it programmed to be. And then that stupid pin thing doesn't work. Now here's the kicker. The only way you can actually get a hold of the guys when they give you that number to call to see what's going on, they want you to punch in the Verizon number that's used for it. Here's the problem. The box we have doesn't have a number. Furthermore, because it is a Wi-Fi hotspot box, it doesn't have a phone. It's pretty much a little Wi-Fi box. So there's no way to get a text to it, and that's what I've been trying to explain to Verizon people in the past, and they don't listen. I try to get it set up to send it to my email, but that doesn't work. So I get to spend all day Monday morning dealing with customer service, because customer service is closed on Sunday apparently, to deal with this. And the last time we had to do this, we were without internet, oh god, I think for a few days. Now luckily, internet doesn't get turned off to the 18th, I'm trying to avoid that. But would I be surprised if Verizon fucks up? Yes, because it's Verizon. Ow. That's something going on. Let's get that real quick. Ow. Alright, so we got the second one. Screw you. Okay, so that... Ow. Apparently Dante's trying to cut himself. I always say I'm kind of surprised I have not got a notice from Vibrator or L or Mr. Jones. Alright, that's just going to take me back in there, so we actually need to go this way. And this should take me to a different place, I hope. Yes, it does. Ow. That's right, shooting him does nothing. Okay, before we do that, we need to go through this door, I think. Yep. I think that's the last thing we need. Alright, so we have the other two keys. We can actually get... So yeah, but I do kind of find it funny, the NBA actually gave a warning to LeBron James. It only took long enough for them to do that. And of course, she gets sliced open like a banana peel. Ow. Stupid little spiders, leave me alone. I'm not your daddy. Ow. Okay, Dante, stop. Don't die. Oh, that kind of did what I wanted. Alright, now we just gotta get back to the main area and hope the... Which I'm afraid that could take a while. Yay! We're done with that bullshit. Wait, we're back at the garden? Oh boy. That's not where I need to be. Shit. Okay, Dante, why won't you... Thank you. I was hitting the X twice and you didn't want to fucking do it. Okay, you're... Okay, fuck you then. Just fuck you. Alright, this should hopefully put us back to where we want to be, I hope. Or at least near it. I'm not going to question how that missed me. I'm just going to shake my head and move right along. Why do I have a feeling I gotta... Okay, so I know what I gotta do. Yeah, you can go to hell. I think I just got double teamed there. I'm still gonna have to use an item soon. Wow, so this is actually harder than I thought it was gonna be. Huh. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to see how to do that one, because I don't remember. I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. Wait, no, that's not what I needed. Shit, wrong way, dog. What you need is that little thing over here. And then I'm probably gonna have to use an item, because there's no way I'm making it back up there without getting hit. Okay, status. Let's use that item we have. I know I just fucked myself getting a good score, but that damn stupid... You are a dick. Started a party. Right, give me a minute, vibrator. Ah, god damn it. And now that I'm in a safe place, blue screen real quick. I would say though, at least the good thing is, since it looks like I'll probably be without internet after the 18th, I could probably start playing Cyberpunk since I don't have to worry about the update for that shit. Again, fuck you Verizon. And if I can't, unless I can get it took care of tomorrow. No, what the fuck? Are you kidding me, game? Wow. That was some bullshit, game. Knocking me off. You stupid fucking red flying enemies. Oh, come on. Oh, see, that's not fucking fair. Okay, you can fucking stop being a dick. And then that's... What the frig? By the way, I'm in the chat party with Vibrator now, so hopefully you guys will get to hear him soon. I keep wanting to curse out the fucking demon birds from the bowels of hell. Wait, this can't be right.
All I gotta say is well done.
I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Yep, wrong way. We need to be on the other side of that damn thing. This is when I wish I could fly. Cause let me guess, I get to do back with these. Yep, the fucking damn demonic birds are back. Fuck you. Alright, hopefully this is the path that takes us home. Yay, I actually got away from the birds this time without getting fucked. It's a miracle. Yes, finally, we found the right way. We found a new way, as Leonardo would say in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Next Mutation. And remember, I hate Splinter. And since it's Valentine's Day, guys, don't forget to watch the Valentine's horror films like My Bloody Valentine and Valentine, about a person killing people who tortured him in high school. Oh, what do we do? Oh, cutscene. Mr. Clean, what are you doing? Is that say you're gonna solve the world's problems by cleaning shit with your baldness?
He plucks the threads that make us dance, finger and toe.
Because we did the safety dance.
Enjoy to the lowest of the foul.
New York Jets?
Merge through darkness.
Ah, California.
Hour by hour, we move downward, ever closer to hell. In a
I think this dude's describing 2021.
gate. Now, let the world resonate.
Is it because of Mr. Clean here is why we had people now doing the Gorilla Glue challenge?
Greed, envy, lust, wrath, and pride.
And with those powers combined, we get the Los Angeles Lakers and Tom Brady.
Desires. After 2,000 long years, the once sealed gate to the demonic world will open. Destruction! Carnage and despair! Let your instincts drive you. Entrap this world in fear, as its very name, timid the glue strikes terror into the heart of mankind.
Oh, great. Mr. Clean's unless the boards of hell. And yeah, guys, apparently there is now a new challenge on TikTok called the Gorilla Glue Challenge. I was going to quote the professor from Future Ammo. I don't want to live on this planet anymore. So we have sat through the Tide Pod Challenge, the Cinnamon Challenge, the Ice Cream Challenge, which was a lick up thing of ice cream at a store and then put it back, and now the Gorilla Glue Challenge. I hate humanity. I got a C, an A, a C, a D, and a B. So I ended that one with a C. Alright, not bad at all. Of course, we're going to save. And how was your day, Vibrator? Well, there's a lot of rumbling going on in this elevator. I think Dante's messing with his switch, the phone switch. Hey, it's the Mommy's Alive gang again.
Now this is what I'm talking about.
Mission 16, win or lose, stand up for your beliefs. I feel like this is about to become an episode on PBS. Wow, and I still can't afford a gold orb or holy water. And I'm out of... Haven't been up enough to know my day has been... Hashtag fuck sleep cycle. I will say though, because of how bad the weather was, I did get a good night's sleep. Just because I pretty much crashed and burned last night because I would have been on, but unfortunately with the way the weather was, I didn't want to risk it with the power kept flickering all day Saturday, and there was a lot of people in Virginia still without power. So that kind of sucks. If you don't have power yet, please be careful. And don't forget, today might be Valentine's Day, which... For my though... It's just Sunday. But tomorrow is half price on chocolate. And that's a good thing.
No, for me, the only good thing about fucking Valentine's Day is the fact that the day after all that candy left over in the store is on sale.
Yep, that's granted. Unfortunately, with the way the roads are in my state, I ain't gonna be able to hit any of that shit. But that's pretty much the truth on that. And I do know, because I may as well talk about it now, because it was brought to my attention because of Twitter. One of my favorite wrestlers back when he was in TNA, Mr. Eli Drake, is now signed in WWE. He's now in NXT, but he's going by LA Knight. That name just sounds like a bad porno parody of Knight Rider. I'm sorry. You mean to tell me we couldn't come up with any better name?
I think I have cancer now due to hearing that name.
Well, I can get it. Trust me, I get it. And I'm going to say this. Adam Cole may have broken the hearts of Finn Balor and Kyle O'Reilly, but he didn't break the heart of Roderick Strong. And that's the most important thing. So there's that. Unfortunately, my buddy Greg will not be able to watch the stream tonight because he's working with a jackass. Do I really want to buy any virtual stars right now? Yeah. I'm probably going to regret not buying any, but no, I'm not going to. So mission start. Besides, I got a rifle. And I have no idea where I need to go. Okay, what's this do? Because there was 2 doors it wanted me to go through. Okay, so I'm supposed to go through the doors. Got it. There's a red door and a blue door. And what was behind me? The door is firmly shielded. The 2 holes are carved into the door. A sun and... Oh, great. So I need a sun key and a moon key. Great. This won't go well. Showed you. Stabby, stabby, stabby in your dick. I feel better now. And I should point out, because I know, Vibrator, you watch him as I do, Mr. X, aka Xenomorph, hopefully I pronounced that name correctly, he is back to streaming, on Twitch and YouTube, so welcome back. I have no idea if I'm going the right way. I'm going to presume, though. Nope. Okay, look at the stupid bird. Those are the ones that we gotta take care of first, because they're the jackasses. Okay, why the hell... Yeah, thank you. I'd rather take care of the demon birds first. They're the bigger dicks. Alright, so that takes care of the door. The Waking Sun Chamber. What the hell? That. Okay, I don't like the fact that the ball is glowing purple. Did I do a good thing or bad thing? I did a good thing. So, yay. The Golden Sun, a scripture etched in the shape of a golden sun. It contrasts the ox moonshard sculptor. Yay. I think that's a good thing. I don't know. Green eggs and ham. Apparently a lot of people watching. I'm kind of surprised because apparently, as it said, me and Dave were talking at the start, apparently there was like a 5-hour rain delay, so anybody that had the Simpsons stuff to DVR tonight on there, that would be airing new next week. So just keep that in mind. And you know, somebody was brought to my attention because we're seeing a lot of the games come back remastered. As we know, Mass Effect is bringing the games to PS4 and 5, the first three. So maybe we might get lucky. We might see Dead Space kind of come back, because that would be nice. Because Dead Space was a popular franchise, and I have no idea what the hell I'm fighting right now. It looks like a dildo that shoots laser beams. Here come the men in black. Because Mr. Jones is probably at work. I am doing Devil May Cry 3. Oh, what in the flying fuck is this kind of puzzle? Oh, that's not the... Alright. Wah. Oh, I was really hoping you were going to say she got shot with a paintball gun. Ah, okay, so we're getting a replacement. That's pretty cool. Don't forget to subscribe to the Shadow Wolf channel to watch that pay-per-view lockdown next weekend. Don't forget to go to the Royal Cottage to get you some royal goodness in your life. But don't give any for Adam Cole. Yeah, well, okay, I didn't watch the pay-per-view, but Twitter's been blowing up my phone about it. They finally pulled the trigger. Undisputed Era is technically no more. He super kicked Finn Balor and Kyle O'Reilly after the match. The only one who didn't get super kicked is Roderick Strong. He was, well, they kind of viewed him as part of it because Bobby Fish is out injured, so he kind of became technically not a member, but a member. There was kind of like a respect thing with him and Kyle O'Reilly, you know, since they had such a hard-fought match. The storyline is they respected each other, so they won't. Undisputed Era wasn't going to try to jump Finn, but after Finn successfully defended his title, Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong and Adam Cole came out. They were all going to do the Undisputed Era pose. Adam Cole kicks Finn Balor in the face, which caught Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly off guard, and then he super kicked Kyle O'Reilly. He did not touch Roderick Strong, so that's telling me Roderick Strong's probably either A, he's going to get attacked on TV, or he's going to be siding with Adam Cole. You know, logic, but what? None of the titles changed hands, by the way, so that's not a surprise. I can't remember who won the Dusty Classic tournaments because it didn't really matter since everybody on Facebook. But we do have somebody who did join NXT tonight, who's signed. I actually hate the name. Because when I hear the name LA Knight, I think of two things. A bad porno name and a Knight Rider porn parody. The only other thing I thought of was like Baywatch Nights, which that shows you both. You know what the sad thing is? I'm probably the only one who actually remembers A, both shows, and B, why the hell did I have to mention David Hasselhoff twice? I mean, I know they couldn't call him Eli Drake, obviously, and the reason they probably gave him that name is because, remember, he can go L.A. Knight. Like he did for Eli Drake, but couldn't he at least call it, like, I don't know, like Eli Eugene or Eli Drake or Eli Jones? Okay, just have him drop the Drake and be called Maverick, and then you can just... I know. I kind of wish TNA would have let him have the name, because I know they let EC3 do it with him, but Which, speaking of that, the Rainmaker will be appearing on AEW very shortly. They have apparently New Japan, Impact, and AEW have a working agreement. Which I'm sure that's probably going... Vince is like, damn it! Not only they got Florida, I gotta deal with now Japanese wrestlers from Japan? Fuck! Yeah, you better give whatever Nakamura wants, you better give it to him. And I don't mean X gonna give it to him. This is not Resident Evil 2. No, that was an ice machine. I thought that was an alien being probed. I mean, it is Valentine's Day. Aliens need love too, I think. Alright, so we're done with the sun chamber. Now we just gotta go to the moon. To the moon. Okay, I'm just gonna say this. The moon one looks like a... If that's the shape it's supposed to be, it looks like a dildo. Good job, Devil May Cry, making sex puns easy for me. And then I get shot in the dick. Cat pulled my headphone out. You were doing, I think it was what, Sword Art Online, I think? Yeah, I'm honest too, even I have some of the games, and even I get confused with the damn story, so I feel your pain. I would have watched more, but I was busy in the kitchen. Okay, I have no idea which way's the right path. Alright, this is what happens when you're given multiple doorways. You don't know which way to get... Oh, I think I may have chose the right door. Let's get that glowing thingy. It's... Pick it up. No, it's not what I fucking needed, son of a bitch. I don't mind getting a purple star, because, you know, it's purple. But, A, my mom's not watching, and B, Prince is not here. I hear the music. Somebody's playing music at the MIB headquarters. I do not own that music. It is owned by the Men in Black. Speaking of which, I kind of figured out where we got snow, because I don't know if you may have not seen it, and no one probably talked about it in the PS4 thing on Facebook. LeBron James got a warning from the NBA yesterday for flopping too much. He just ain't that good at covering it up. Space Jam 2 is going to be... Well, see, I'm going to say this. You know how they need... If he's... Because he's in Space Jam 2, we know how it's going to be. He's going to betray the Toon Squad and join the villains because they got better athletes. I'm going to take my talents to the aliens. I do know this, because when I was watching those games, some of the game shows me and my family were supposed to watch. We're going to watch Walker and The Hustler tomorrow. But she saw the preview... Huh? The new... No, not the porno. There's a game show called The Hustler starring Craig Ferguson. The British dude from Drew Carey, yeah. If you've not... I'm taking a guess you've not seen the game show then. Okay, here's pretty much what it is. He's the host, and you're in a room, and there's 5 people in a room. You have to guess answers to questions, but here's the kicker. All the questions have to do with who's the hustler. The hustler knows the answer to every question because he's the one, he or she gave the answer. You're building up a bank. Now the hustler, after so many questions, will eliminate somebody he or she may think may be onto him. When it gets to the final part, and you have to vote, if two of the people can figure out who the hustler is correctly, because there's 3 people left at the voting, the two-man team who are not split the money. But if they're incorrect, the hustler gets all the money. So, but here's the thing: since the hustler knows every answer, he or she could be purposely lying to throw you off, or be telling the truth, but then he could be giving himself, he or she, away, and each clue's answer's tied to them. I know the first episode me and my family watched, we got the hustler wrong. It is. It's one of the. It's kind of like Clue in a way, because you have to figure out who's really who did it. In this case, you have to figure out, okay, who among us is lying, who among us is not saying who they are. It's one of those game shows you have to use your brain and you have to pay attention to every detail, not only the question and the question and answer, but you also got to pay attention to the person, see if they're sweating, maybe they're giving a tell that they're telling the truth or lying. It's a very fun show. Makes me feel smart. Unlike the fucking Chase, which I watched the Chase too, but damn, does that show make me feel stupid. Granted, I actually got one question right that my family was both shocked at. The question was, before bubblegum packets, what did baseball cards come in? And I actually knew the answer. I said cigarettes. They're like, it's not cigarettes. There's no way. Guess what the answer was? Yep, they're like, how the fuck do you know that? I'm like, I would like to thank Chumley and Rick Harrison from Pawn Stores for this. That's the only reason I know it. Let a shout out to them. Now, of course, I know, Mr. Jones, you might be wondering why Dave is not on right now. He is watching the NASCAR event that has been going on since 2 o'clock. In case you were wondering, or anyone else who's just tuning in. Okay, what the hell am I supposed to do here? He who possesses action can make the whole... Okay, that's great and all, but this one's kind of... Am I supposed to knock them together at the same time? Can I actually shoot them? Yep. Okay, I am so stuck here right now. I don't wanna... I kind of figure out what I need to do, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Because the game's not... Oh, come on. I think I have to make them clank multiple times, but the problem is... You can't get it to where it want you to... It's like it won't... It's like, go fucking... Okay, I don't need to go sideways. I needed to go forward, you piece of shit. I said forward! Do you not know what forward means? It means forward, not backwards. Oh, come... Really? I said forward, yeah, because I think I have to have the two metal balls clank against each other. But... The problem is I can't get them to match up at the same time, because... Dante does not want to... This is... Because the camera does not help either. Yeah, I blame LeBron James. I blame the Buccaneers. Oh, come on. I hate this puzzle so much. Oh, you're not crazy. Now, whoever put this puzzle in the game is fucking crazy. Finally! The Rock exploded. We killed him. No TV show for The Rock now. Okay, yeah, I'm going to say this. That looks like a very sharp glass dildo. Which, for some of the single women out there, hey, this is your Valentine's Day gift to yourself. The women. The men get something worse. They get fishing trips. Same here. I should also point out it also was announced that, you know, she will be going to NXT, but we don't know when she'll be showing up. John Morrison's wife. So he'll have his wife. Nope. Sorry, my nose is itching real quick. I don't think that's ever going to happen because of... How can I say this? He is a talented wrestler. I will give him that. I actually enjoy a lot of his matches, but he is so fucking egotistical. I think with Samoa Joe, I think he's quietly retired because of all the injuries. But I will say, he's the only reason I don't leave Raw muted. Yeah, I think the accusations against him kind of may have sealed his fate. Probably because they got too much money wrapped in him. No, he's still on the NXT roster, but I think they have him sitting at home right now till everything blows over. While this angel just keeps whipping his giant glowing sword at my head. Yeah, you're done. Taking a look at the scores real quick around the league, because it is Sunday. There were some NBA games. Currently... The Nuggets are beating the Lakers 73-61 at halftime, so guess what? Where's the defense? It's not in Denver. Was that Tommy Lee Jones I hear? My Mavericks lost 121 to 118 to the Trailblazers. The Grizzlies are about to beating the Kings right now with about 5 minutes in the third quarter, 83 to 65. There's actual defense. Holy shit. I think it was the last time I had a girlfriend. The Clippers are beating the Cavaliers 84 to 60 at the middle of the third, and these games finished earlier tonight. Wizards beat the Celtics 104 to 91. The Timberwolves beat the Raptors 116 to 112. Spurs beat the Hornets 122 to 110. Pistons beat the Pelicans 123 to 112. The Thunder beat the Bucks 114 to 109. And the Suns beat the Magic 109 to 90. And my Pittsburgh Penguins beat the Capitals today, so always right with the Lord. Hashtag fuck you, Washington. Let's see. I think there was some basketball, I believe, college basketball, I believe, tonight. Let's check. Yep, Notre Dame beat Miami. Woohoo! Fuck you, Miami. So at least my college basketball team finally won a damn match. Because shit, Notre Dame's been terrible this year. Terrible. Just terrible. And I'm just going to say this. To the 2K20 guys, you want to make me buy WWE 2K20? You get Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal to do commentating for at least one match. Which you just reminded me. Okay, I normally I just promote channels that I work with or something like you, like the Shadow Wolf of everybody. But I do get to give this one out there because I've been enjoying them work the last few months. New Legacy Inc. I've been enjoying them a lot. They're a big group that does 90% of their videos of wrestling. They just started the thing called the King of the Ringiest, which is pretty much going to be doing 8 King of the Rings. The one of those 8 will go into a big King of the Ring fight on WWE 2K20. Or as they said, how many times will the game crash? Because when they did the Royal Rumble simulating this year, it crashed on them twice. Ironically enough, both times Peyton Royce was going to win the Women's Royal Rumble. It's like, oh, she's about to win. Nope. Name sounds familiar. No, that. Okay, that actually would be. I would actually like to see that match. Yeah, I understand that. So what? Oh, that would be interesting. The woman who needs saving versus the woman who saves herself in more ways than one. And that was supposed to sound dirty, America. Deal with it. But since you're in here, Mr. Jones, Vibrator, he knows this, and Dave as well, because I mentioned it at the start. I may not have internet after the 18th, because Verizon fucked up again. Yeah, and so I'm going to be spending all day Monday on the phone again. Pretty much the same thing that happened. Yeah, pretty much. Well, not the box itself. Pretty much here's what it is. In case anyone's just tuning in. I went to pay the thing today. They locked me out of the account. You know, everything was correct. And, you know, the security question they asked me is not the security question I've set up. I'm not going to give my answer, but pretty much the one I usually have set up is name your favorite place to go as a child. The question that came up was, what was your high school? I'm like, I never selected that as one of my questions. And the pin's wrong. And here's the thing, though. They said we can send you a temporary number to the phone, but here's the thing. The Wi-Fi box is not a phone. And they don't send it by email anymore. Verizon stopped doing that. You have to literally, it gets sent to the phone and you have to call them. Now here's the thing. The number they give you to call, it wants the phone number to the item in question, but since the Wi-Fi box does not have a phone number, you can't do that. So I got to call customer service, because apparently customer service is closed on Sundays. Call them Monday, go through the whole entire shit of the runaround, and maybe get everything back to set up to where I can pay the bill. If not, after, let's see, the 18th is what, Thursday? Yeah, so pretty much after Thursday evening going into Friday morning, so pretty much 1 or 2 in the morning, because it goes by California time, my internet will be gone. You were locked on. You doing what? Thursday or Friday? Thursday I will be there. Friday though, I'm pretty much dead after that. So pretty much, I'll be there for Lightning, but after that, pfft. 2 days at the, well, that's if I can get Verizon to fix it. If not, it would be the whole month, rest of the month. Which, hopefully. Well, here's the thing. The store, it's kind of not the, it's not the store, because when we bought it at Best Buy, because Best Buy used to sell the box, and all you had to do was use a prepaid card, to keep it up. Thing is, Verizon stopped doing that because that's what almost everybody did, because it was unlimited data. Now they want everyone, if you get the Wi-Fi box, there's only so much data. They don't do unlimited anymore. And here's the kicker. Yeah, here's the kicker with that, though, because we almost went to that, but when we heard when I mentioned to the guy, well, I'm a video gamer and I stream and I do downloads and Let's Plays and all that, he's like, ooh, you guys would need the unlimited, because you guys would hit that mark within a few. If he's streaming at least 4 or 5 days a week, he would hit that within the 4th stream. And that's without counting the other 2 people using the laptops. Particularly if he's just trying to download. So they were like, yeah, we need to keep you on the unlimited one. Most likely, me and my mom, we've already discussed it. We just got to get my stepdad to understand. That would be fun. Well, pretty much, unfortunately, probably going to eventually just go to satellite internet at this point. You know, we know it's not the most reliable thing on the planet, because when Big Bird takes a shit, it goes out. But Unfortunately, where we live at, it's really satellite or Wi-Fi. There's no Ethernet because they haven't updated the phone lines in half of fucking Virginia. And Mr. Vibrator knows that where he lives at. They probably haven't updated the phone lines. That's why he can't have good internet. You would think, but in Virginia, here's the thing: you could pretty much control counties, and there's some counties you can only get Verizon and nothing else for internet. Where in some other counties, and I remember this, one of the counties we used to live in, near the horse racing track, you could only get Verizon. But if you went over the railroad tracks, you got multiple choices. So it's like one of those situations county by county. And where we live at, it's pretty much satellite. You can only really get DirecTV or satellite for television. There is no Comcast, unfortunately. Granted, where we used to live, that was Comcast, but yeah. So it's like, yeah, well, because we can't even. Because I know someone's gonna be like, well, just get Ethernet. Which here's the thing: even if we could, since we rent the house, we have to get permission from the church to put phone lines, phone jacks and everything in. Then I can guarantee you that ain't gonna happen. So, yeah, because it's the old pastor's house who used to live here years ago. Which if it the people who own the church, the one who runs the church owns the house technically. Um, and they really haven't updated anything in this house. We still got used. Instead of having central heat and air, we actually still have to get oil for heat, which is fun. But yeah, they haven't. There was like when we moved in, there was like no phone jacks. I'm like, oh, this could be a problem later down the road if the Wi-Fi box gets fucked up, which it did. Because Verizon, we know what they want to do. They want to get everyone off that unlimited plan that everyone has, and force them to go to the gigabyte thing where you had to keep reloading loading it up every few weeks. So it's like, yes, satellite internet's left. Mm-hmm. Not really. A lot of the landlords in Virginia don't do that. 90% of the landlords in Virginia are slumlords. Yeah, I'll put it like this. I think the only place we actually had Ethernet. Oh God. I gotta think. What was the best place we had internet speed? Was probably. Oh God, because it wasn't in Providence Forge. It wasn't in Hopewell. It was actually the internet near the airport. Near the Richmond airport. That had the best internet. And unfortunately, the bad part was if you look at that neighborhood, one side of the neighborhood was nice and all that. Right across the street, there was the projects. Which, I'm going to say this, and this is why I hated Hopewell, because Hopewell's got a nickname, Dopewell, because that's pretty much where everybody buys dope. I shit you not. That's the nickname. But part of Hopewell, and this is when I figured out how we were getting screwed on the internet, where we lived at, the phone lines were not updated. The last time they were officially updated was back in '92. So, but here's the kicker: if you go 5 minutes away from my house, just 5 minutes down the road, there's Ethernet there. But here's the thing: 5 minutes down the road is Hopewell's project area. So it's like we kind of figured out what they would do. I kind of figured out what they were doing. I'm like, okay, so if you live in the good part of Hopewell, you get fucked. You're going to get in phone lines that haven't been updated. They haven't even updated the power lines there yet. But if you go to the bad part of Hopewell, oh, they got the phone lines and power lines updated. They're all underground. So they don't get took out during a storm. Even the hospital in Hopewell, it does not have Ethernet. I'm like, now ain't that a kicker? It's like, people who live in good part of Hopo, do they need Ethernet? No. Does the hospital? No. Do people who look like they belong in an episode of Living in the PJs do? Hell yeah, they do. Yeah, Hope we kind of figured out when we moved out, Hopo was kind of corrupt as well. A lot of the politicians and all that they were corrupt, but then come to find out most of them ran Petersburg, which I'll put it like this: Petersburg was so bad they have no fire department. No, no, here's why. Because the people who ran Petersburg were so money hungry, they actually owed money to the people that bought the fire equipment for the fire department. Yeah. It also didn't help that most of the first responders there were also brothers of the people who ran Petersburg, who were also, because I think they arrested somebody and they ended up going to the house and finding like bags of pills and needles and everything else that were from the ambulances. So like, yeah, Petersburg, we're more corrupt than everyone in Washington. I'll put it like this: Petersburg is so bad that at night the cops don't really like to go out because they know they'll get jumped. Yeah, the crime rate was high there. It's like, if you could imagine a place like Grand Theft Auto on the real world, Petersburg would be the first place I would nominate. And I only say that because I had to go there a few times when my mom was getting fitted for first prosthetic leg and going for therapy there. They sent us to the place in Petersburg, which I'm like, oh, this is going to be fun. I literally saw where I'm taking her there at the KFC, 2 people having sex in front of the damn store and no one gave a shit. And what makes it funny is, because I go there to go eat KFC for lunch because I'm like, well, I don't need to be at therapy. He ends up paying her with a bucket of chicken. I'm like, and then what's funny is right when we're leaving, the McDonald's gets robbed. And it didn't even and when it gets to the news, it's like, well, guess what? McDonald's was robbed again in Petersburg. It's the 8th time this year, and we're only in March. So everyone, if you come to Virginia, stay out of Petersburg. If you're going to Petersburg, make sure you have a AK-47, a flamethrower, rocket launcher, maybe Nemesis from Resident Evil, maybe Frank the Punisher, maybe Mario and Luigi. You can tell Petersburg's not a happy place, right? I'm like, I would rather live in Cleveland. I'd rather live in Detroit if I had to choose before I go to Petersburg. Bud stabs me in the dick. And you know it's pretty bad. Oh god, I'm remembering everything about Petersburg now. Yay, time to drink. Petersburg is so bad. You go to the 7-Eleven, the entire cashier register is behind bulletproof glass. It was at 7-Eleven. Even 7-Eleven had it. The CVS, you couldn't. They did the shopping for you, so you wouldn't steal anything. And I'm gonna have to. The ABC store there was actually so bad to where you actually had to call the store, and this was before everything started happening with the C virus. Call the store because they put the number on the door. Tell them what you wanted, and then you slide the debit card in through the the mailbox holder there, and they would ring it up for you. Yeah, Petersburg, one of the worst cities on the planet. Yeah, I didn't know that was the norm there until I had to start taking my mom to her therapy appointments and all that. I was like, okay, I don't want to be here anymore. I don't feel safe.
Shit, hearing about all that reminds me of when my mom was working in Flint.
Yeah, you told me a few stories about that place, and I've looked that up, and I was like, oh my god.
Once in a while, I'd stay at the hotel with my mom that she's working at. Yeah, nothing like one year on Christmas, someone getting shot multiple times in the parking lot behind the hotel. The Halloween just before, there was a gunfight.
Oh, goody.
One night, me and my mom went to stop in at the Little Caesars near that hotel. Bulletproof glass.
A Little Caesars? Holy shit, that's kind of... I didn't think I would ever see that in my hear that in my life. Yeah, I think my lucky stars and I didn't go see that going up because doesn't sound pleasant. Phew. See how things go. Damn. Yeah, that's...
What's wrong? You tired? Then stand back. I'll take care of this.
No, you stand back.
I told you, you can't do it. Don't you get it? This is
Damn.
my chance to
Well,
Who doesn't get
because I'll say this, after going through there though, and then I'm thinking in my head, now I understand why when I watched, oh god, what was it on ESPN? The 30 for 30 about the Miami Hurricanes. Now I'm like, now I know why a lot of them said they were using their athletic ability to get a college scholarship to play football so they could get out of that situation.
Besides, this is my family matter. You should stay out of it.
Okay, lady. I get the picture, but I can't just sit back and watch either. I'm pretty pissed at him too, you know.
Oh, the NFL.
Now, get out of my way, or there'll be some consequences.
Fair enough. I wasn't planning on letting any demons live in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest too. If I grew up with that, I would be screwed because I'm like, I'm not a good. I don't know how to do anything with a fucking vehicle. I wasn't that athletic. You know, I played football and track and field. My athletic ability was shit. And oh, I'm fighting a lady. Okay, I get to fight Tits McGee. Oh. Damn. I know my case because I thought about joining the military after high school when I was getting out of high school, but unfortunately, the one military recruiter we had in the school who's the one for most of all the schools in the county, he looked at me point blank and said, "Doug, you're a nice kid. You got good grades. You're a BA student." He said, "What's going to cost you though, you joining, is your damn nerves and your hands." Because he's like, "You'll pass the written test, no problem, but the physical test, you will fail miserably." In case no one knows what I mean, I was born and I blame my real dad for this because he was doing drugs. Make sure when you don't do drugs when you're knocking your woman up, okay? Because it will cause problems. I have no nerves in my hand. No nerves at all. I can take a hammer to my hand and I won't feel it. By the grace of God, I had to teach myself. Trust me, it's very hard because it's like I can literally break all my fingers and I wouldn't even feel it. And we only discovered that when I was like 3 or 4 because I slammed my hand into a door by accident, but I didn't feel it. But the hand was bleeding and there was a little bit of broken skin. The doctors look at me and they're like, "Yeah, he has no nerves in his hand. They stop right at the wrist." So I could literally break my finger, wouldn't feel it for ever. Kind of was a benefit in a way because it's like, well, it becomes a good party trick. But the only thing I will say, I didn't let it stop me from football and all that and gaming, but unfortunately, there was a lot of things I can't do. I can't really hold a gun the straightest. I can't really hold a knife that good. Trust me, if you see me cut a knife, you'd be like, "Oh my God, it's an episode of Wacky Races." And that's usually the joke I go with. It's like you see me cutting, it's like, "Yeah, I feel like oh God, what was the main villain's name on Whiplash on Wacky Races? Dick Dastardly. Yeah, I would be. Damn it, Dick Dastardly! Why did you give me a rubber knife? But yeah, that's one thing I wish I did not have was the no problems because in the hands because it's like that. You don't realize how much that is, particularly when how can I say this? Particularly if I'm like punching or lifting weights, I can't really tell if my hands are hurting or not because of it. So it's like, yay. That's why usually somebody has to spot me carefully, even on dumbbells. Which is very terrible. Granted, the good thing is I don't feel paper cuts. It's like, "Oh, I'm bleeding. I must have did that because I was reading a comic book. Thank you, Batman. You may have killed me." Bad joke, I know. Bad jokes at dueling.com. 1 second. I'm just lucky, I guess. I didn't let it hold me back in that situation. But man, when I got told that I couldn't join the military, I was kind of upset because it's like, I got the mind, I have the brain power for it, but it's like the bloody hands this time unfortunately win the battle. Yeah, well, that's another reason why, because I think I may have mentioned it before on stream, but they actually had to give me a computer in high school because my handwriting, because of my hands, I couldn't really write good. One teacher actually kept failing me because I knew what I was writing and I knew what the words were, but because my hands, couldn't do it. They had eventually had to give me a computer to type everything, which that was nice in a way because it's like, hey, it means now none of the one teacher won't be a bitch and fail me on purpose because she can't read my handwriting. But at the same time, it's like, oh great, now everyone's going to be looking at the guy in the back, the freak who can't write. Remember, kids can be evil more than adults. But okay, lady, stop shooting me in the fucking dick with the rocket launcher. I'm a demon, not a freaking Godzilla. I feel like this is what women do to me when I try to ask them out on a date. They just run away and try to shoot me with a rocket launcher.
I know I do have a couple more things to add to what I was saying a little bit ago.
Go ahead.
With the hotel in Flint that my mom was working at, yeah, shortly after she was no longer working at that hotel since they moved her to a different one, it turns out that place ended up getting robbed.
Damn.
And then one of the last times I was there, I had gone out for dinner at the one restaurant there that I even liked, since the ribs were nice and tender. But while I was there, ended up hearing about a few dead bodies that were found chopped up, scattered in cars across the city. Such a nice thing to hear about while eating dinner.
Yeah, that sounds like a lovely conversation to hear about at the dinner table. As you can tell, that's me doing the fake laugh. Ha 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 ha.
Well, it definitely makes me glad my mom no longer works there, and that shit would explain why here I am at 25 with a beard that a good chunk of it's gray already.
Oh, that's in that case, you just need to color your hair gray, and you just be like, yeah, I got that salt and pepper look, ladies. The negative about doing that is, though, unfortunately, it won't be the cougars who will be hunting you, it would be the pumas. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, yeah, that was a dueling joke. Okay, Elle would win that one. Mr. Jones just saw something funny. We now have a rocket launch. I think we have the rocket launcher, guys. So get ready for a lot of rockets, red glare. Kind of looks like China's rocket launcher if you remembers her coming out with that. I think me and Miss Jones might be the only two who remember that. Remember when China came out with the rocket launcher? Yeah, I have that weapon now. Whatever you do, don't mention between her and Dana Brooke, because it's going to make somebody say something stupid. Da, 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 da. So that we've completed mission 16, and we got a trophy for it, because we beat Lady. So yay! Let's start mission. It's Mr. Clean, and for some reason the entire Why is it at every Devil May Cry game when the demon word gets shown, it's all purple? Can someone explain that to me? I thought purple was supposed to mean love and happiness, not, oh, we're going to hell. Mr. Clean's like, with this sword, I will clean up the world and do what Ra's al Ghul couldn't do. Even the sword's glowing purple. What the hell? Okay, I will say, if purple means demon and everything, that does scare me, since wasn't Prince's favorite color purple? He now has a great popsicle. Mission 17, Inner Demons, confront your shadow. Oh, definitely can't be buying a blue orb. But that's where we're actually going to end it here, guys. We will, next time we come back, we will be most likely finishing up Devil May Cry 3, so we can get ready to start Devil May Cry 4. Which I still gotta figure out how I'm going to let's play that one, because the issue is not going to be the music or anything, but technically with Devil May Cry 4, you have multiple playthroughs you would have to do technically, because you have the one main one, which is the normal playthrough with Nero and Dante, but because of it being the PS4 version, you not only have those two, but you also, if you want to be the ultimate trophy hunter, which, let's be honest, I'm a trophy whore, right guys?
Oh, no doubt about it.
You have to not only beat the game with Dante and Nero, or Zero, whatever his name is, but then you have to beat the game with Trish and Lady, and complete the game with Virgil. So I don't know what I'm going to be doing exactly. If I'm going to just be concentrating on the main one, maybe doing all of them, or maybe just doing one I really like, which would be the Virgil one, because Virgil is technically my favorite character from Devil May Cry. I still don't know. I'm going to be thinking about that and probably right up to when we start it. If I do all of them, just know that game will probably take the rest of the fucking year. Which I don't want to do that, but that may happen. And then, of course, Devil May Cry 5, and then we would be done with the Devil May Cry games. But I can kind of let this cat out of the bag now, I think. After Devil May Cry 4 and 5, we will be doing one game that's going to kind of be like how Uniyoshi Warlords were, where we can only do the one game. Of course, this one is, well, instead of playing as a demon, you play as a witch. So that's your clue of what the next game will be after Devil May 4 and 5. I will be playing as a witch that has the exact same gameplay style like Devil May Cry. If somebody gets it correct, congratulations, you get a fictional imaginary cookie. If you don't, well, you'll find out soon enough. But until then, I am the DRUG. I will see you guys Monday evening for a stream when we probably get back to Ghost of Tsushima or Kingdom Hearts 2. So pretty much, long story short, here's the next few months you can expect. Devil May Cry series still, Kingdom Hearts 2, Ghost of Tsushima. We'll probably be doing the one Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep game after 2, then 3. Devil May Cry 4 and 5, and then that mystery game after Ghost of Tsushima. We're going to be stepping back to probably the Resident Evil stuff. Most likely RE8 by that point if it's out. Of course, we'll be going back to Code Veronica X, aka watch me have a mental breakdown. Because that game likes to do that to me. Which, have you ever... Okay, I know, Vibrator, you may have not played that. I know, Mr. Jones, you have not played Devil May Cry... not Devil May Cry, Resident Evil Code Veronica X, right? Okay. That one is considered technically the true sequel to RE2. Well, RE3, depending on how you look at it. But here's the thing. Remember how in the Resident Evil 1 you would have the, because it's not an HD, it's not a, it didn't get a new look. It's pretty much how it was when it came out first on the Dreamcast. So not only will I be dealing with tank controls, not only will I be dealing with having to save, making sure I have ink ribbons to save, I'm gonna have to also be careful of my item management. That's something that's been took out of the 4, 5, and 6. Kind of was taken out of 7 because you could technically abuse the saving, and in the remastered versions of 2 and particularly 3, you could abuse the save system a bit. 1 and 0 you couldn't. The remastered of 1 and 0, remastered of 1, because that one you still needed the ink ribbons, and same with 0. So Code Veronica X is technically the last game that would use ink ribbons as well, because after that, the Outbreak series on PS2, that one you could just save automatically at a typewriter and you'd be good to go. Same with Resident Evil 4, just go to a typewriter, save, you don't need an ink ribbon. 5 and 6, they got rid of that feature entirely where you just do checkpoints. And then, of course, 7 kind of had a mixture of both, where some you had checkpoints, random save checkpoints, and then, of course, you could also save if you got to the tape recorder. But yeah, pretty much we know pretty much the next few things, and I should mention this for March. March, I will be kind of hiatus a bit because March Madness is coming up. If you're not here, if you're new to the channel, when it's March Madness, yeah, I pretty much disappear from YouTube for a while because it's like you won't see me stream or anything. Pretty much during the when the March Madness tournament is airing, so pretty much it would be, because I think this year it starts on Wednesday again, Thursday at the latest. So pretty much you only see me stream on Mondays and Tuesdays, pretty much for the duration of the tournament. I will probably be on for Mr. Jones's, TCW and Vibrator Wrestling show as well. But yeah, March I'll be like a ghost. Ghost of Tsushima? Oh God, that joke was bad. Should have realized it when I was saying it, but until then, everyone have a good night. Please be safe if you still have snow you're dealing with or black ice, because it is slippery out there, because the snow is melting. It will refreeze at night, and of course, if you live in Virginia, we're getting rain tomorrow. And then, of course, yeah, so yay, more bad weather. I blame LeBron James, because the NBA finally gave him a warning. But until then, good night, live long, and all that.